Hello. It's time to play another roguelike, and I warned you that the next one would be even weirder than Angband, and that's what I'm going to try to do right now, because right now I've just made myself a fresh build of the Angband variant, calling itself FrogComposband. What is FrogComposband, you say? Well, let's find out. I've got my cygwin window here in Windows 10. I've compiled FrogComposband from the latest FrogComposband source. The author has made a couple tweaks in the last couple weeks. Uh, the build went just dandy. I'll go into how you do that. It's actually a pretty smooth process for FrogComposband, and I'm running it here with these parameters at the end. We'll run it in the pure ASCII front end that I have compiled it for, and we'll set up three little sub windows of additional information displays in my 1080p display with a rather large font. The font I'm using is Droid Sans Mono, which is the best font that I have found. It's the default font on Angband.live, and it's a free download from just about anywhere on the internet. It was developed. The Droid Sans Mono was a font developed for Google's Android phones. This is the splash screen for FrogComposband. Its latest full release is 7.1.salmiak, whatever that means. I have not looked up what salmiak could be. I'm going to hit question mark here for credits because these are interesting. So this is sort of a chronological listing of credits as to where FrogComposband inherits its game code from. Basically, it started in Moria, which was 1985 Robert Allen Koenig. Then that became Moria, which was Unix, Moria for Unix, by James Wilson, who moved Moria onto Unix, which was a big important step as far as getting it to a wider audience, because before that it was on these, I think they were VMS machines or something, more specialized computer terminals, probably at a university, I forget. Anyway, Ben Harrison, I guess Ben Harrison is he's Angband 2.7. So there was Angband before that. Angband itself started at a British university, I think, by various students. Anyway, Ben Harrison was responsible for really sort of getting the code together, cleaning it up, and made it possible around. If you look at a lot of Angband variants, a lot of them forked or branched off of Angband around version 2.8 or something, 2.83 or something. That's around the time where Ben Harrison was doing his code cleanup. So it became feasible to look at this code from Angband and say, hey, I could work with that. So that's where you got this huge blossoming of variants of Angband. Why am I getting emails? I got a post from the Angband forum. How apropos. Now, I did not know about these. There was a Japanese version, I guess, of Angband, which I do not know anything about. This is the first I've read anything about that. Then there was Zangband. Zangband was, I only started getting into Angband like a few months ago, so this is all new to me, but I've heard of Zangband. Zangband is what you hear as kind of the first big influential variant. Probably not. Anyway, the one that's kind of most remembered is the first really big variant that made a splash. It had an overworld. I think that multiple dungeons and so forth. So that first one, the Zangband, was made by Topi Linen. I don't know how to pronounce names. Then this other individual, Robert Rollman, worked on that. And then a dev team was working on Zangband. That's interesting, actually. So Zangband was really cooking along for, I guess, a little while. And a lot of the variants now are descended from Zangband because they took this overworld code established by Zangband. There's a Zangband Japanese version. Again, that's news to me. Then there's Angband. I'm not sure if Angband descended from a Angband Japanese version or came right off. I hadn't heard of a separate Angband Japanese version. Angband is a Japanese developed variant, which is forked from Angband. And Angband is still going today, just like FrogComposband. Angband has a dev team of at least multiple people right now, and FrogComposband is, I believe, just one individual. That would be Entero Sulka, as you see down at the bottom of the credit. And I'm hoping that I can get... There's a fix I need made from the Angband dev team, I guess, to allow me to compile Angband into an ASCII version that I can run in... what am I running here? In cygwin. So I'm hoping they'll be able to get a little fix in for me there. So, yeah, Angband came from Angband. Then there was also Changband is a separate, it probably came from Angband, I don't know. Also Posband, although this just says ideas, so I guess no code, but just ideas from Posband. And then presumably a code as well from Changband and Composband. Those are two more recent variants, and then you end up with FrogComposband. But there's a couple more in there as well. I was looking at these. I happened to write some of these down the other day, so I was looking this up in relation to some stuff on the Roguelike channel. So FrogComposband says it's a fork or combination of Composband and Changband. It says that on its code repository, for instance, on github.com. But Changband, or something in there says there's also Kangband involved. And Kangband isn't one I hear of a whole lot these days, but it was in the mix. And what was it about Kangband? I forget. I'd have to go look that up. That made Kangband a big deal. But something important, some element important in there from Kangband. Changband came from Posband, Reposband, and Changband. Changband came from Angband. Angband came from Angband. Angband came from PC Angband. PC Angband came from Angband minus minus. Angband minus minus, PC Angband, and Angband were all from the same author. I think that would be Topi Yelenin. And that's according to an old document that he wrote that you can find online. He wrote that little sort of story. He had been playing a version of Angband called PC Angband, which came from Umoria, which came from VMS Moria. So there's a long lineage that leads up to FrogComposband, the might, the majesty of FrogComposband, which we're going to be trying to take a little peek at the tip of the iceberg of here. Here is the build process that I alluded to. Very straightforward relative to some other Angband variants I've been trying to look at compiling recently. I just pulled down the code repository from GitHub with the git clone command, change into the directory that it created for me, run the autogen script, and then run the configure that comes out of that, or however that works. I don't know. This was a adjustment from a current Angband dev. Eric, what's his full handle? Oh no, I'm forgetting. Backwards Eric. This was actually for some other user was having another compilation problem. But anyway, this no, it was still a curses thing. So yeah, there is a curses warning that comes up. Curses is the library that has to do with rendering letters on screen. If you're using a classic ASCII view, the old FrogComposband is using the old Angband, maybe Angband 2.8 detection for curses, and that's still looking for curses 5, whereas we're up to curses 6 now. I think we've been up to curses 6 since at least like 2015 or something. And for instance, cygwin does not ship with curses 5 anymore. So if you run without this curses parameter here, the configure will fail in cygwin because it won't find curses 5. It'll only find curses 6, and it doesn't know about curses 6 because the configuration script has not been updated. Boo. Angband Vanilla's curses script I just saw yesterday has been updated now. I don't think it had been a couple of weeks ago, but maybe since that discussion on the forum, it has been updated anyway. Very, very recently updated, so it does detect curses 6, but well, yeah, frogs does not. So, but if you put in this parameter, it won't fail, and it will know that curses is there because it looks for the library, I guess, just the existence of the library instead of looking for like the actual curses 5 file name, which is not what you should do. So anyway, so that'll make it work. Make clean cleans out old build files that have been made along the way. I was reading documentation on make and make clean, and it basically people saying that you shouldn't have to use make clean. If you're having to use make clean, then your make script or your configure or something could be improved. But the official build directions for FrogComposband, which I think are just from the README, probably on the code repository, do say to use make clean. So I don't know, I throw it in there anyway. And then make, and it builds pretty fast. So it's good, straightforward. And then I ran it with this rather elaborate gobbledygook of parameters. Okay, so those are interesting credits. I'm going to hit any key, and you get a whole bunch of stuff to look at here at the beginning. There's a beginner mode. It's kind of a simplified mode. I think let's do Shift B here to get the help on the B option. I haven't actually run beginner mode. You don't have to pick a personality. You don't have additional birth options. You're stuck on defaults mostly. This other stuff, it sets it up for a shorter game. There's no wilderness to wander around in. There's just a single simplified town. You can't go back up. You can't walk back up from once you're down in the dungeon, so you have to warp back up. That's interesting. So there's normal mode, but there's also monster mode, and I think I'm going to play monster mode, and I will explain why. The top here, you see the plot. You're going to be exploring dungeons and playing a role of a character, and you're going to be trying to defeat the dreaded Serpent of Chaos, battling many foes along the way. So there you go. That's all you need to know. You can get general help by putting question mark. A lot of these variants have very elaborate help documentation, and it comes from Angband. Like Angband was very forward thinking in terms of making this huge elaborate help system, and maybe they were doing that to contrast against Angband, because I don't know about Angband back in the 2.8 point whatever days, but current Angband has very little in the way of online help files. But Angband and its descendants do. It's sort of funny. I'm not going to do quick start. I am going to look at the options, the birth options with equal sign. There's a good number of them. You scroll down for more. I'm going to loop over here. Yeah, so what do we got? Easy identify. Don't want that. There was once upon a time where, because you start out not knowing what potions and scrolls do, for instance, or the magic effects on items. So you can just make it so you know everything. When you find an item, you know what it does. But, whatever. I think lore is like knowing what monsters do and stuff. You also have this one for monster health and damage. I'm not sure what affects score. So if you do turn on these ones with asterisks, that probably lowers your total score because they're seen as making the game easier. I'm not sure what spoilers qualify as for. Maybe telling you because you are wandering around to multiple towns and dungeons. So in theory, there is a sort of plot to follow in terms of getting through the game. That might be what spoilers are in this game. I don't even know what telepathy is in Angband. It's very important. I saw somebody just posted today about they found a helmet on like level 4 of the dungeon, so a shallow level with telepathy, and they were pretty psyched about that. I have never gotten anything with telepathy. I don't know what telepathy does. When you look at like the details for monsters, they always say like can or cannot be detected by telepathy, so it must be something real important. I don't know what it is. Don't know what Thalos is. You don't know what Labyrinth is, or Amnesia for that matter. I don't want to forget lore, because one cool factor or feature of Angband is that you build up this sort of accumulated store of knowledge, kind of a encyclopedia of knowledge, and you can consult that as you go along about monsters and items. So that's pretty cool. I wouldn't want to drop that feature. This is now default in Angband, monsters learning from their mistakes. This is usually not a default on option in Angband. I'm not sure how bad that gets. I think it just means that they will know what you are vulnerable to in terms of your resistances, and they will, if they have that attack, they will just use that attack instead of bothering with ones you have resistances to, which would be kind of lame. I think part of that might be learning. So if they use something and you do have resistance and they have something else to try, they might do that with the learn thing, but they won't just automatically know it. Maybe, I'm not sure. That's a guess. I used to do this, play without a wilderness, when I first started looking at variants with wildernesses, because I tend to think I don't want to spend time wandering around the wilderness, but we'll try to man up here and see what the wilderness looks like. And if you want to do Iron Man, which is just plunging straight down into a dungeon, which is what I thought I wanted to do at first, you would turn on this type of thing where there's no stores and so forth, because I didn't really like the idea of spending my game time shopping, but I've tried that in Angband, and it didn't feel like it worked very well. It didn't feel like the game was balanced for you not being able to stock up on, vital necessities in the shops. You just basically put yourself in for a lot of trouble, and you're depending on sheer luck to be able to like not starve to death or whatever. That's not a whole lot of fun. Same with this recall and stairs and so forth. That would be an Iron Man thing. I don't exactly know what an arena level is. I think it might be a wide open level with maybe a few isolated rooms, but mostly it's just like a big hall space. Maybe. Never seen Nightmare mode. Never seen Thrall mode. I'm not sure exactly what a very unusual room is. I mean, I know that the game can define certain elaborate rooms, pre-generated rooms, and pop those in to a floor or something, but I don't know what very unusual ones are exactly. This is a weird sounding option. Can only be damaged in melee. So does that mean it says melee challenge? So it was like, let's have a special contest where you can only use distance weapons or you can only use melee type. I don't know. That's weird. I've never heard anybody talk about that. The virtue system, I just saw somebody post yesterday talking about, I think about Composband or whatever the other of those. There's Poschangband, Composband. It was the one being made by, I can get back to it here. Well, it's not going to give me the credits. What the heck was it? The one by this Chris Kuski, I guess, Poschangband. I think that he apparently, I've read people say he has come back to working again on Poschangband, and somebody just posted on the Angband variants forum saying, why don't they see more people talking about this? It's got a lot of cool stuff. But one thing he did want to hack out of his own local source code, this player, was something about this virtue system. So I guess it sounds like this virtue system is, to some extent, or at least maybe an old version of it, is in this game, because of course it inherited a bunch of stuff from Composband or whatever the heck. But you could turn it off. It looks like it's disabled here by default. In fact, I'm not sure exactly what the virtue system is, and I guess it doesn't sound like people are all in all super excited about it. Deeper wanted uniques to give better rewards. I have no idea what that even means. I mean, uniques usually means like boss characters. Deeper wanted? I don't know what that is supposed to mean. Deeper wanted uniques give better rewards? Does that, like, if you encounter uniques deeper in the dungeon, they give better rewards? But I'm not sure what the wanted part would mean there. Don't know. Preserve artifacts. This is also an option in Angband, I think. It's something to do with artifacts are really powerful magic items with a lot of enchantments. They're sort of like maybe one per every so many floors, possibly. There's a chance there could be one anyway. And it's something like, I'm not even sure what the preserve them thing is. It's like if you get on a floor where it generated an artifact but you don't find it, then it's something about it will either leave it there for you so you come back and find it. Well, I don't think that happens. I mean, I don't think that's likely. So, well, actually, you can't come back to level. So no, that maybe it means that if you don't find it when you leave the level, it will pop it on to another level that you come to later or something. I don't know. This is interesting. This is not in default Angband. Allow monsters to be friendly to the player. That I'm looking forward to seeing how that is used. Monsters hostile to each other. Again, that's not something that you see as an option in Angband, so I want to see how that works. I think you can, well, so this says allow pets. So here you have this pet notion. There is no pet system in Angband, but pets, I think, might have been in Zangband. I know there's a pet system in Angband, and it sounds like there's one in this game, for instance. So that could be interesting. Random quests for unique monsters only. I don't know what that means. Does that mean there are unique monsters who could give you random quests, or I don't know, there's a lot of ways that could go, I guess. Randomized standard artifacts. That is that actually I do want. Oh, and you can set the percentage. I'm going to send that to 100% random artifacts. Randarts, as it's called in Angband. I don't know. It sounds interesting. I mean, because there is a set, like in regular Angband, there is a set, or so I've read. I've never gotten far enough to find an actual artifact. But there's a set of these super powerful items that you can potentially find in the dungeon that have been, designed by actual people. But then they later made a system that could generate random artifacts. I think the random artifacts are seen as usually weaker than the hand-designed artifacts, but sometimes, once in a while, you come across one that's ridiculously strong, and that's kind of fun. And I also thought just the randomization would be fun to see. So I've been using that and leaving that on. I've never actually gotten far enough, as I said, to find an artifact, but maybe I will someday. Never create artifacts? Why would I do that? Never create non-jewelry ego items. I don't. So an ego item, I think, is just a strong magic item. Or it's an item with a kind of a name, but it's not powerful enough to qualify as an artifact. I'm a little unclear on ego items. People who, like Angband veterans, sling ego items around like it's a term that everybody has known since the day they were born, but it's a weird sounding term to me, man. Disable selling but increase gold drops is a default Angband setting now. Defaults to yes. it hadn't even occurred to me that you sell stuff in this game. I think it just became a convenience thing in Angband, and I guess most people must have decided, yeah, we don't need to be lugging stuff back and forth to stores all the time. Just cash us out, in effect. But I do know, for instance, the Rogue Love channel author likes to sell stuff, so FrogComposband still has it as an option. I am very tempted to put this to yes. I am not a huge fan of lugging stuff back to stores to sell stuff. I mean, just in any kind of RPG, like, what was that one back in like PS3 era where it took place on a big open world and you were always finding like full suits of armor. You had to lug these back to town. I am going to turn that on. Reduce the number of uniques? No, uniques are cool. Why would I do that? So I can't turn gods off. How many? Oh, not too many pantheons. Was that on none? I think it was on none. Level size. This is something you see in Angband, maybe in Zangband. I don't remember. Not coffee break. That's a newfangled term, of course, but just this choosing a size of a level. So small is classic. Extremely small is tiny. Smaller than extremely small. I don't know. Huge respect tiny. Anyway, I don't know. Nexus attacks, I don't know what those are. No, Chris? Is that a reference to the paused Angband author? Nexus attacks never teleport to another dungeon. No. No, Chris. Well. So I guess you can get teleported to another dungeon. That would be confusing, perhaps. Disallow stat scrolling from monster attacks. I've heard about this. It sounds terrible, like it'll swap two of your stats. That would suck. So you can turn that off. I guess I'll have to let that happen to me sometime, and then we'll see how I like it. It sounds terrible. Disallow permanent changes to player arrays. Well, that is a heck of a thing. So basically, you can get really messed up in this game. Well, I guess people like that because these are not defaulted to on. Or maybe they didn't like it, so the compromise was to allow people to turn it off. I don't know. I have not read a whole lot about that. I haven't read a whole lot about, there's like a big FrogComposband thread on the Angband forums that I have not really read much of. I was thinking of suggesting that maybe it's time for Frog to get its own subforum because it's by far the busiest thread on the forum, and if any variant could use its own subforum, it's that one. There are a few that do have subforums, but they're less busy than the FrogComposband single thread is. Anyway, that's the birth option. Quite a lot of them. Okay, so we've done those. There's help, there's view scores. Those are just local scores, and I haven't really done anything. So, okay, so let's look at normal. I'm not going to do normal because I want to do monster, but I'll show you why once we go through normal, because there's stuff to see here too. So there's all these parameters you can set for your character, which is pretty awesome if you like doing that kind of thing. There's more options. That's still birth options. Tab is more info. Oh, that's cool. Nice. Whoa. Disarming. So I'm ranked. Is that like for like rogues in general? I'm excellent at disarming, but for people with ordinary personality, I'm only fair at disarming. I can't think of any other way that would be interpreted. I'm heroic at stealth as far as burglary mages go. I don't know. There's so many character options it's sort of mind-boggling. I'm going to try to boggle my own mind going through them. And then there's this. So wait. Disarming device save. Is that just general saving throws? Generic saving throws? Stealth. Searching. Heroic at searching for a hobbit, maybe? Or does that mean hobbits are heroic at searching? Perception. Melee. Bad at melee. For a hobbit, or hobbits are bad at melee. Excellent at magic burglary, archery. Excellent in archery for I don't know. Well, that's interesting. Return is next. Okay, I don't want to do that. So yeah, you can change your name. You can do a random name. I like doing random names a lot of the time because these characters don't last long. So you don't want to waste too much mental effort making a name when they might die in 5 minutes or less. Sex is just male, female. Personality is, I'm not sure how this affects gameplay. Like, what if I do Shift U here? Unlucky. Unlucky adventurer looks impressive on paper and should by rights have an easy time, but somehow their fights don't quite go so smoothly. Don't go quite so smoothly. And the items they most need never seem to drop. So they get stat bonuses. They get a slight life bonus. But they're bad at disarming. Disarming traps, I think. They're good with devices, but they're really bad at saving throws. Okay, that makes sense. They're really good at seeing things. So basically, they're bad at saving throws. Doesn't say anything about loot. But I guess maybe there isn't a stat for that. Chaotic adventurers often receive a reward from their patrons. I'm not sure what that means. When they gain a level. Okay, well, that seems clear cut. Stat bonuses are subject to change. Huh, so it definitely looks like you're not getting the full story just from the stat readout for these personalities. That's interesting. Like, what is Mighty gonna do? Raises your physical stats, skills down, or reduces your magical abilities, gives a slight penalty to your spell fail rates. So in that case, it's just kind of a tweak to your stats. Just pushing them more extreme. Interesting. I mean, another +2 to strength? Jeez. Being shrewd gives you good device handling. Stereotypical mage personality. Interesting. Sexy? What is sexy going to do for me? Is that just charisma? Excellent stats and skills. Wow. Haughty attitude. Why does sexy have to be haughty necessarily? I think we're seeing some leanings of the author in this. Sexy people are good with devices? I mean, there's multiple ways to read this. Sexy people are naturally good at archery. Well, that's, they're split. Multiple personalities. At all times, one of your personalities is dominant. You receive the full effects of that personality. Main person. So yeah, you pick like multiple other personality types. Partially suppressed personality. Reduced. Oh, man. Whoa, so it's just mix and match and who knows what's happening. Level gains. Taking heavy damage can cause previously suppressed personalities to become dominant. Wow. The Munchkin personality? Who love being overpowered. Well, more kinks coming to the surface here. Raises all your stats and skills. I'll say +3 for all stats. Plus 50% life. And then you gain levels twice as fast, maybe? You can win the game easily, but gain no honor in doing so. So it's just calling you a munchkin for being a cheap jerk. Device Amber 10, is that just like you've blown out the normal verbs? Or superlatives? Verbs, jeez. I don't even know what all that Amber stuff is. Angband came from Zelazny, the author's. Wasn't it something Worlds of Amber series? So is this like a some sort of amber term that has not quite been fully elucidated in the source text files? Anyway, so that's personality. You can do random, which is what I've been doing. Obviously, certain personalities will perhaps aid certain classes or playstyles more than others. There's race, which is, of course, a big one. Not too many races from what it looks like here. For instance, this isn't a whole lot more than current vanilla Angband, but for instance, if I pick elf, there's all these different types of elf. What the heck is a tomty? Smaller and lighter build. Well, that's new to me. Hobbit dwarf just slammed together. Hobbit dwarf gnome Nibelung, which I think is like a dark dwarf. Fairy, shadow fairy, sprite, or random. Okay. Angel demon category is archon. What's an archon? Higher class of angel. Okay. Balrog, imp, or random, which I guess just means archon, balrog, or imp. So that's funny because angel and demon really comes down to archon / balrog, or I guess if you want to be a minor demon, you're an imp. Maybe I should have read that. Oh well. Orc troll giant is all rolled into one just big evilish humanoid. You can be a cyclops, half giant, half orc, half titan. Immensely powerful creatures. +5 strength. Love for law and order. Well, that sounds fun. Takes, I think that 200% experience means they gain levels twice as slowly. They don't have infravision, or does that mean they have infravision, but it's bad? Infravision 0 feet. Like, what does it say for humans? Shift A. There's no description for humans? I'm hitting Shift A, but it doesn't give a description. That's funny. Oops. Now I did. I must have hit Shift Lock. So humans. Oh, you can be an Amberite. You can be just let's see, regular human. Doesn't say anything about stat. Back to normal. No. I've got some kind of shift lock stuck here. Race. Okay. So I was on orc, troll, giant, half troll, kobold, ogre, snotling. Snotling is from some property I think is from Warhammer or something. Something like that. I could be completely wrong about that. Shapeshifters, which include what's a Bjorning? Oh, that's like the Tolkien guy who could transform into a bear, right? Maybe? Yeah, bear form Bjornings. Doppelganger. Whoops. Shoot. Truly pathetic. Oh. Pathetic creatures mimic other races, so they're just bad at everything. Wow. It doesn't sound very fun. Undead, that's got to be a big category, right? What the heck is an Einhiri? Dead hero. Oh, so yeah, that is kind of like that. What's the Norse thing that, whatever. Battle Frenzy. Einhir Jar. Yeah, that's from like the Thor comics. Okay. Skeleton. Just your average skeleton. Can you pick a different type of skeleton? No. So why would you want to be a skeleton? Don't have to worry about poison or getting your life drained. Don't use your eyes, so invisibility doesn't matter. Resistance to shrapnel. Resistant to cold. Food. Don't need food. Absorb energy of magical devices. You're good at melee. Bad at wisdom. Spectre vampire. Vampires must be fun, right? Sunlight, you have to flee. Resist nether, cold, and poison. Don't get your life force drained. Perpetual hunger for fresh blood. Have to suck blood from a nearby monster. Well, that sounds interesting. I think I played one, but there's two different types of vampires. Confusingly. Zombies. Oh, I guess you. What else have we got? Other. So then there's other. Android. Okay. What else do we got? I mean, Android doesn't seem like it fits. Is this from Amber? From the world of Amber, maybe? Do not acquire experience from killing monsters. Gain in power as they attach new equipment. Rings, amulets, lights do not influence growth. Wow. Vulnerable to electricity, it sounds like. No infravision, curiously. Use flasks of oil as their energy source. Wow. Now, most of these, I think Android is from Angband or something farther back. Beastman. What is a Beastman? Oh, Twisted by Chaos. That doesn't sound very fun. See, like a grotesque description can put me off, which seems silly. So all these things are just jammed at our other. What the heck is a boit? Small bipedal creatures covered in yellow, lilac, brown, or green fur, related to yeeks. Like we needed relatives of yeeks. We even need yeeks in the first place. Eject the contents of their stomachs at will. Why? They're not particularly well suited for melee, range combat, use of magical devices, or spellcasting. So they're terrible at everything, is what I'm being told. Except maybe for vomiting. Well, that's a bit of a mystery. Ents, draconians. I think there's a bunch of different types of draconians. Like, what's a red? Affinity for fire. Pulse breathe at will and resist. What about a gold draconian? Wisest. Resilient to magic. Resistant to sound. They can breathe sound to stun. Even their melee attacks will stun enemies. Well, those guys sound crazy. Crystal, Shadow. I mean, jeez. Play a Centaur, an Ent. Are there different types of Ents? No. Golem, different types of Golem? No. A Clacon is like an insect thing? Yes. Kutar is not a dog, cat, or bear. They are beautiful and have high charisma. Are they like furry animal creatures? Stealthy, but not dogs, cats, or bears. That's all we know. Okay. That's a little nebulous, but stealth class, basically, or stealth race, I guess. Mind Flare. So, do they like automatically have telepathy? They develop telepathic sight. They can see invisible. Good with devices, disarming, searching. Intelligence and wisdom. Good infravision. Interesting. And Tonberry, lizard-like creature. It's a terrible name. What does preference for cleavers and large knives actually mean in game terms, though? Sluggish. I wonder if you actually do have slower speed. You have really bad dexterity. Powerful in melee, yeah, +4 strength. Fewer attacks than normal, that's kind of a detriment. Easily confused and moves with reduced speed. So those are some negatives. A yeek, of course, it's just, I'm not actually sure what a yeek is. It's just like a small humanoid thing or something, but they can scream good. Resistant to acid, well, that's good. Except I won't keep your gear from getting melted by acid, I suppose. Which is the main problem as far as I'm concerned. At least in the early going. Even a mediocre monster can wipe the proverbial floor with an unwary yeek. Oh dear. Oh, I hadn't even been looking at this race statistic bonus table. So wait, barbarian? Are there barbarian yeeks? Demigod yeeks? What does that mean? Is that just compared to them? Okay, let me try picking a yeek. No? I don't know what that is. Well, that is about it there. So that's a bunch of weird stuff. What I was going to try doing was backing all the way out and going to monster. So if I hit Shift M, monster mode, play as a monster rather than a normal character. So you don't choose a class. You just choose race and probably subrace. Monster forms evolve and have may have unique body types. For instance, a Zorn has 2 full sets of arms and can wield up to 4 melee weapons. Most monster races have a boss who will drop a nifty artifact when slain, so you'd have to slay your boss? Or is it like just a boss of your race who's a jerk and you... that's confusing. Okay, well, I was going to try that because it's got... wait, I did hit monster, right? Yeah, I'm on Eton now, but I can change race, and now we have a different bunch of races. There's no class now, because I'm in monster category, or overarching category. Animal, centipede, hound, hydra, spider. Okay. Spider is in tone. I think you can have, like, 4 rings and 2 pairs of boots. A helmet, an amulet, a cloak, and body armor. But you can't wield a weapon or a bow. Cannot equip light sources, but you can see in the dark. You can be a phase spider. You can evolve into a phase spider or Aranthia. Begin as a weak cave spider. That's kind of cool. Hound, Hydra, Spider, Centipede. Okay. Angel, Demon. Oh, this is here. You get just straight Angel or Demon. I'll have to go in here first. What about Angel? Fly over chasms and pits, rarely fooled by invisibility, resistance to the elements as they mature. Good stats. Look at that wisdom. Strong divine magic. Detection, healing, melee, enhancement, and utility. Gain levels extremely slowly. Wow, experience 325%, yeah. So strong spellcaster. I mean, but you've got a +2 strength as well, so I don't know, that seems cool. What about demon? Doesn't even list this D for more details on demons, so there's multiple? I guess so. So if I pick B here, okay, yeah, Balrog Tenari. Slave demons, humanoid form, classic demons. Ultimate form has 3 sets of arms, serpent body. Well, that's cool, I guess. Not super strong. Bad wisdom, high dexterity. Servant of corn. Nothing save melee. Lots of strength. And constitution. Cyber demon. What the heck? It's like Android is in here too. Unsurpassable firepower. What does that mean exactly? They don't evolve. To gain more in strength. Plus 8 strength, minus 10 for intelligence and wisdom, plus 8 constitution. Jeez. Pretty much terrible at everything except melee combat. What about... I mean, I guess they don't actually have guns. It talks about firepower, but got good infravision. I wonder if they do come with some sort of gun or rods or something. Beholder category. Oh, it's just one thing. Dragon must be... dragon. All kinds of dragons. Shadow Drake, Law Drake, Chaos Drake. What do you breathe? Law? Balance Drake, Ethereal Drake, Crystal Drake. Steel Dragon. Steel Dragon, formed from rock. Hardened into stone as they mature. Phenomenal armor class. Dexterity actually decreases. Cold damage you're susceptible to eventually outgrow. Not as fast, no powers. No dragon breath. Their fighting is impossibly strong. Extremely high hit points. That's interesting. Elemental vortex. Elemental or vortex. Well, then you can be any of the classical elementals. What about a vortex? No, just one vortex. I don't know what that is. Vortices, mindless whirlwinds of elemental forces. High dexterity, good stealth, good melee. I don't know, that sounds weird. I mean, I'm guessing you can't wield weapons. No restrictions on the type of equipment they may wield in each slot. Number of objects they may use increases with level. Cannot attack with them. They just engulf nearby monsters in the whirling elements. That sounds pretty bizarre. Golem again, but here we have different types of golems for the monster classes. We've got a Colossus, or not. Biggest and mighty, biggest and slowest, Sky Golem, powerful magic, resistance to time, spellwarp automaton, almost completely immune to magic, takes nearly forever to build. Well, I don't care about that, do I? I want to be a spellwarp automaton. That sounds dope. Then there's jellies. Thug. Discuss. Ew. Quivering mounds of pulsating flesh. I don't want to be that. Control others to do their bidding. No physical attacks. Well, that sounds weird. And then jellies. What do you do as a jelly? You're acidic. Quietly patrol. Absorb objects. Stealthy. Don't wear equipment. You absorb things. Equipment slots. Hold any type of equipment whatsoever. Number of slots increases with experience. Oh. This was a question somebody was asking on the Angband forum. What about having a class that increases the number of... well, they were asking about, I think, just carrying capacity. The jelly actually has equipment slots that increase with experience. So you can hit people with a pseudopod of your jelly-like flesh. Or use acid. Just absorb things. I don't know. Evolve into a gelatinous cube and then an acidic cytoplasm. One additional step later. Well, leprechaun, mimic possessor, death sword. So I guess you're mighty weapon animated by magical means. Unable to use equipment, simply are a weapon of their current form. Absorb magical essences from the weapons they find getting pounded in the process. Whoa. Evolve into stronger and stronger weapons. Oh man. I want to do that. That sounds kind of cool. Or you can be a filthy rag. Uh, so you absorb other things. Why would you do that? A mimic. So there's a player mimic and a monster mimic. This one isn't described as pathetic. Only copy what you see. Whoops. What did I do? Possessor. Whoops. Race. Possessor. Possessor. Completely harmless in their natural form, possessing the corpses of monsters they have slain. Well, you have to have somebody you kill first. How do you do that? Not every type of monster will drop a corpse. Yeah. That sounds pretty tricky. You can be a ring. You have a small arsenal of innate powers. You have to lure a monster into wearing it. Corrupt the owner. Corrupt your host. Absorb magic from jewelry they find. Gain resistances by absorbing them. Blast enemies with mighty spells once absorbed. Or let the current bearer do the fighting. Orc, troll, giant is giant, orc, or troll. There are multiple types of giants. Frost giant, fire giant, storm giant, titan. So you can just be a straight up titan, not a half titan. Giants are humanoids of immense +8 strength. What was the one for half? Oh, this is, wait, that says giant. I thought I picked titan? No, it's just going to giant. What? So is titan just a generic giant? Kind of. I guess. Can hurl boulders. What's a rue? Is it not going to tell me? Didn't tell me what a rue was. It's a little confusing. Orc troll. And then there's an undead category under monsters. Lick. Lick sounds, I mean, licks are tough, right? Former sorcerers. Fighting skills weak. Well, mummy, see, there's another, this is a monster type of vampire. Same description, but it also says vampiric dark powers as you evolve. Vampiric bite to feed. It says you can perpetuate your vampire species. Shape-shifting abilities, powerful hypnotic gaze. Lick mummy vampire. That's a pretty good spread of undead, right? And then other under monster, which pumpkin. Sentient bloodthirsty pumpkins. Okay. Lack most natural equipment slots. Many lights they can store within their body. Lights? Lights are said to be vampiric. Well, that's pretty weird. And what's his horn? Massive creatures of Earth. Again, is an Umber Hulk. Okay, well, that's a typical. That's from Moria. Mandibles. Whoops. Oh, no. While further can no longer wear normal items. 4 massive arms as weapons, shields, rings, and gloves. Or no, 4 weapons, shields. Pass harmlessly or effortlessly through rock. No magical powers. Hide in rocks. That's kind of weird. Well, I might have to try the pumpkin thing sometime because I don't know. That sounds bizarre. But what I really wanted to try was a leprechaun. Why? I don't know. Maybe I just wanted to talk in a corny Irish accent, which am completely unqualified to use. And if I don't mean to offend anyone, I'm sorry. And I think to be a leprechaun, are there female leprechauns or are female leprechauns called something else? I can't picture a female leprechaun. So I'm going to have to change my sex to male because I'm being a jerk, I guess. What kind of personality should my leprechaun have? Obviously, lucky. Duh. Or, I mean, nimble would fit. Sexy, of course. But probably lucky. What does it say about lucky? Poor stats. Oh no. Do all things well. Okay. Well, I guess I'll take it. So lucky it is. I'm a lucky leprechaun. I'm not sure what the game speed thing. Oh, normal mode, coffee break mode, ultra fast instant coffee mode. Okay, I don't want to mess with that. Complete game in normal speed mode typically lasts 15 to 150 hours. Speedrun record is 4 hours, 6 minutes. Coffee break mode. How long are we talking here? Very small levels, larger later. 5 and 50 hours. That's not a coffee break, buddy. Whoa. You get stronger faster, also start running into dangerous monsters more rapidly. I don't know. What? Instant coffee mode. 13 levels. No healing potions randomly. The more monsters you kill on a given level, the less accelerated your experience gain is, and the fewer objects they drop. I don't understand. Between 2 and 15 hours. That's still, I mean, I was thinking this was like 15 minutes. I guess I'm a fool. Oh no, I screwed up. Oh no, I lost everything. Oh, I'm still a lucky leprechaun. Okay, good. Good game. Okay, I don't want to change. I need to give me a random name. What's my leprechaun? Van Yarda? That's not a leprechaun name. Van we? No. That could almost be because it's so weird, but it ain't something that sounds Irish. Mondan almost sounded Nimarin. No, Nimarman. It almost sounds Irish. Whatever, we'll go with it. Okay. Enter, right? Enter, type of, okay. Base starting stats. You may adjust each stat using the indicated key. So I tried this before. So for instance, my base strength is 17. It's being modified by things like my race and whatever. To 13, I can raise it by hitting S or lower it by hitting S, but that costs me points. So why would I do that? I can raise it by holding Shift S, which costs me a ton of points and actually just killed the whole thing. So I actually can't get it high. So I think it's like as far as I can tell, they're already adjusted as high as they can go. What about help? Enter your starting stats. You can get some more by allocating negative points to stats you really don't care about at all. Very high starting stats are expensive. The game tries to guess a reasonable allocation. Might just want to use the defaults. I am going to do that. Thank you for pointing that out. So, pretty bad wisdom. Everything else, not too. Oh, charisma's terrible, which seems weird for a leprechaun. I should have high charisma. Where's me happy? My big smile. I can't do accents. I'm terrible. I'm a terrible leprechaun. So this is how it starts in Frog. You get this sort of briefing, weirdly formatted on my particular screen size here. Yeah, Control P to review, right? I feel the luck of the Irish. Hey, it just writes it right out there for me. 6 rations of food, 4 wooden torches, benevolent white aura. I said I do have. I guess that's my luck. Is that because I picked the luck personality, or is that some additional luck? Well, I don't know. So, I didn't set my options. Oh no, I guess I did at some point before. So these are regular game options, which you can change at any time. You can't change those birth options we looked at earlier once you started. So I can't change those anymore. I want to automatically target nearest monster. Probably use old target by default. Can those two work together? I don't know. Command selection menu. Quick messages. I don't know what those are. I can hit this at any time. Oh, cool. Angband doesn't have this. Help. Allows the use of any key press as a response to the more prompt. Most keys to be no and any yes no prompt. Command selection menu. Helpful tool for beginning players. Pressing enter during the game displays me. Oh, I see. No, I don't need that. I find that confusing. Okay. Oops. Question mark. All commands would normally ask for a target or direction to reuse the latest target provided one exists and remains acceptable. Often used together with auto target. Oh, okay, good. If this option is off, no confirmation will be asked if you attempt to destroy an object which you know to be worthless. If this option is on, the destroy command always asks for confirmation. I don't know about this destroying stuff. I guess it's something that advanced players wear because they're tired of all the useless garbage that's given to you. Confirmed. Okay, yeah. Targeting pets. Why would I target a pet? Open doors. Yes. Disarm traps. Yes. Detect traps while running. Why wouldn't you? View unsafe grids. You must be getting. Oh, you have to have a thing to do it. I see. Yeah, I guess you wouldn't want to do that probably. Automatically map area while running. Map your surrounding area. No visual indication. Magic mapping maps your surroundings. Also sets a flag on each tile. So I guess it's using like map scrolls or something. Yeah. Okay. That's interesting. Gets nearby ammo. Control G automatically gets nearby ammo, nearby wanted objects. Jeez. Limit shop quantity prompts by money available. What? Quantity prompt caps for buying and reserving objects account for both. I don't understand. Backpack slots. I don't even know. Whoop. Oh, I can't. No. Oh, I just hit the numbers. You can't tab up and down with arrow or direction keys. Center map on special colors for viewable grids. Yes. I don't know. Map remembers permanent grids. I don't know what that stuff does exactly. That's in regular. Most of these are in regular Angband. Map marked by detect traps. Why wouldn't you want that on exactly? All unmapped grids in areas where trap detection spells have not been used will be marked X. If this is off, a green D trap status indicator is used instead for the same purpose. Oh, maybe people just like that better. So if you don't, you'll have an X. Unmap grows in areas where trap detection spells have not been usefully marked X. Maybe that's just a little hard to see with. I don't use a whole lot of trap detection anyway. I should, obviously. Fresh, I think, is short for refresh. Square-based delay factors. Animation delays, calculated square. I don't know. Don't make me do math. Text display option. Oh my gosh. Yes. No. Quippy. Yeah, that just shows little sort of icon characters for your equipment you have. I've tried this HP and SB bar. They're kind of they're a little obtrusive. Food status. Yeah, let's do that. Stats as decimals. Why would I do that? Life rating. What? I don't need a reminder about roguelike movement keys. Energy. Jeez. Oh boy. Use of question mark and random dragon resistances. What? I don't know. I can't absorb that much right now. Show the experience needed. Yeah, okay. I guess. Player character depends. No, don't do that. I hate that. I want to be an @ symbol. Don't make me an L or whatever the heck you were doing. I don't know what it was doing. I didn't look. I didn't see. Show object origins on examination. Oh yeah, that's cool. It says like you got this from such and such level of dungeon, maybe. Maybe that's what it is. Showtime discovery. Oh, okay. X for monsters that look like things. What? I don't know. Skills and numbers on character sheets. I don't know. Gameplay options. Oh yeah. Merge and script. Merge. Oh boy. Allow query. Oh, loops. What? Dungeon boundaries. Okay. I think I understood that one. Leave last words when your character dies. I don't actually like that. I don't like doing that. Okay, I changed one thing. Disturbance options. Oh my gosh. I am not going to mess with these right now. Just hope they're set up in a good way. Never disturb when a town monster moves. That would actually potentially be useful if you're trying to like sleep in town. I'm going to turn that on. Maybe there's a reason not to do that. So you don't get pickpocketed, maybe. I don't know. So this will alert you when you leave a trap detected area. That's interesting. Ooh, alert on dangerously high poison counter. That's interesting. I don't know if normal Angband even has a poison counter exactly. I don't think you can like stack multiple poisons. You can in Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup, I found out when I got killed by a massive overdose of poison. Auto destroy options. This is stuff I really don't know. I'm not going to worry about that right now. List display options. Show equipment, little slot descriptions, show weight, yeah. Show discounts in object listings. Okay, I guess that's for stores. Device power and object listings if known. Why wouldn't I want that? Try it. Sounds cool. Show indicate unknown flavors. Display distance, stairs and object list, huh? Known future race class powers in lists. I don't know, why not? Known future class spells in lists. Oh, I see. So if you look at your classes lists, yeah, that would be confusing. Don't do that, I guess. Make all, I don't know. Oh, that's interesting. You set that in here. So I do have a monster list going. Huh. Okay, the other stuff, mana color threshold. Mana color threshold 0 through 9. Current mana color threshold 0. So is that going to change when I hit a certain, Yeah, I guess when I hit a percentage of my mana points left, maybe. Would it change my character color? I guess it must. Anyway, hopefully the rest of this stuff is good. Wait a second. No, I do have window flag set up. Okay. So I am the @ sign. I want to see what would be under text display. No, I hit the wrong. Show. Shoot. Player character depends on race. Yes. I am an H. Oh, that's like for humanoid because I'm a leprechaun. I don't want that. I want to be an @ sign. I don't want to confuse myself with monsters so much. Okay, so no. I can remember I'm a leprechaun. So you start out in Frog, you start out on top of this dungeon here, a warren. It's just kind of a small beginner dungeon. I am out in the wilderness here. I'm going to go down into the warren. So we got an insect swarm. I am fast +5. That's awesome. You see that the frog has a very fancy monster recall sub window in the upper right. That's where I've put mine. A little confusing to read, smashed up against the stat bar, which is on the right hand side of the map on Frog. I guess just to be different, maybe. So you instantly know that you're looking at Frog when you see that. So we got this insect swarm. What am I? I've got 6 rations of food and 4 wooden torches. I have no weapon. No, nothing else that I'm carrying. Well, that's about Shift O. No powers. M. I do have powers. I have greedy powers. Type ? To browse. Phase door, short range teleport. Detect treasure, detects nearby treasure. Well, I was so that's with the M key. So I have that. Am I just supposed to run away from everything? Because I am very fast. I have no powers. What else do we? No. Command C, roguelike key set. What else could I have? So I used M. That's got some stuff, but nothing offensive to use. Nothing to use offensively. I don't think I have a pet. I don't have any potions or scrolls. No arrows, no... Maybe I have equipment. I could try Shift A. I could try gaining new spells prayers with Shift G, Shift A, Shift G. Shift A, nothing. Shift G, nothing. I can't even read. Okay. Commands. This might not last very long for me. Browse magic list, Shift P, racial bonus power. I tried that. I had nothing there. So Shift P maybe. Control V, recenter viewport. In regular Angband, I think that's just Shift @ sign. Well, yeah, I think that might be it for powers. I can try Shift P for browse magic list, peruse. No, that's the same thing. That's easier to hit, actually. Well, no, maybe not. I don't know. Well, I'm just gonna have to punch this thing. Then I pilfer the insect swarm. I did some damage to it anyway. What does the comma thing do? So there's those 2 bars under the stat bar in the sort of middle right. The yellow thing with next to the eye is the insect swarm's health. What's the comma? It bites, it stings. I'm beat up pretty bad, but I slew the insect swarm. I'm going to shift R to rest. And I did. Maybe that's my food. That's probably my food. What if I text display? Detailed food status, switch that to no. Okay, that was my food. I don't want it displayed like that. I was thinking of something more like just Angband, where it shows you a percentage of your basically your hunger percentage. Whoa, what? I fell through a trap door, so now I'm on Warren's level 3. Uh-oh, let's go up. Let's not be on level 3 yet. Oh boy, what's happening? I guess I need to equip a torch because... Wait, did I not have infravision? It doesn't tell me here if I have infravision. It doesn't... with infravision, you don't see walls anyway. You can see warm-blooded creatures. I wonder if I do have infravision. I saw that eye, I think. Or maybe I didn't. Oh no, I can see the eye, so I must have some kind of infravision. Maybe, I think. But I should probably wield a torch. That's probably why they gave them to me, so I can see walls. That eye is really hard to see. I don't like having to look at that. It paralyzed me. It just paralyzed the heck out of me when I moved up to it. Well, this is bad. And I'm dead. That was, wow. I'm dead, man. I'm dead. You got me. Oh, don't dump the screen. Wow. Well, that never have to mean regular Angband. Not that I play regular Angband that much. Man. Okay. Well, that was short-lived. Let's try again. Race. Leprechaun. Personality. Lucky. Still unlucky. Okay. Also cheerful. Why am I also cheerful? Are there different types of leprechaun? No. I don't know. Whatever. Good. Okay. Down into the warren. Wield a torch. I've got a giant centipede right on top of me. I slew it. Beat me up a little, not too bad. Still not real sure. Oh, that's the pet menu. Shift P is powers. What if I... It looks like I'm set up to run away, so this might not work for me very well. Detect treasure didn't seem to... Oh, there we go. But that's all stuff you have to dig for, I bet. Well, maybe not. Like, what did that say? I failed to pick the lock times 5. I picked the lock. Dang it. Oh, that is stuff you would have to dig for. Uh-oh. I'm confused. I think I'm supposed to be good at disarming stuff. I'm still confused. No, I did eventually. Okay. A newt. I'm just pilfering things. Oh no, I'm going to die to the newt. Run away. Oh, I can't outrun the newt with my fat... Oh no, I am outrunning it. Did I outrun it? Is it still behind me? It is. I mean, I could phase door. Not gaining hit points back here. Uh-oh. Ooh, a sling. Okay, good. wield a sling. Of course, I don't have any ammo. That might be a key hint, though, about what I'm supposed to, how I would work this leprechaun. I mean, playing semi-random races is probably going to be rest. Okay, still don't have any sling ammo. Uh-oh. There's a kobold. I died? Oh, no. Okay, this is not, no, I can't be a leprechaun. I'm a bad leprechaun. Gonna have to go with something else. Are there any monsters I could handle? And I don't want to be, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that could be cool, but like, I don't really want to play like a dragon-y character, probably. That just seems a little confusing. Golem? Spellwarp automaton? What did that do? Living stone. Broken loose running amok. Selling melee. Single mighty blow. Can equivalent, but fight much better with powerful fists. High armor class, good resistances. Okay, that sounds like I would last longer than the become more resistant as they evolve. Mighty Colossus, biggest and slowest. Sky Golem, powerful magic. Spellwarp automaton, utter destruction, almost completely immune to magic. Well, I want to try that because that sounds cool. Okay, I'm still lucky. I'm a spellwarp golem spellwarp automaton. I'm a female. Should I change my personality? Spellwarp automaton. What did it say about me? Race. Golem. Utter destruction. Almost completely immune to magic. What personality would I be? I mean, combat? Lazy? What does lazy get you? No good stats. Can do no action well. Oh no. The less hard you work, the greater reward? I don't buy that. Patient? Oh no, what did I do? Pious. I don't want to be pious. That doesn't make no sense. Patient. Does everything with great care. Not always with great speed. Highly resilient. Relatively stealthy. I don't need stealth. That lowers my melee. I don't want that. Sexy? Sexy is excellent at melee. Haughty attitude aggravates all monsters. I don't care. I'll be a sexy Skywarp. There's Spellwarp automaton. Skywarp. It's a Decepticon, isn't it? Or is that an auto? I don't know. Oh yeah, there's the Munchkin personality. I should have been a Munchkin personality leprechaun. That might have helped me. Well, let's be a sexy Spellwarp automaton. There we go. And that's not because I'm a female. I mean, it doesn't, whatever. Okay, well, that seems good. Let's do that. Here we go. Down into the warrants. I have 7 wooden torches. I'm slow -1. Okay. So what do we got? I got a whip. That's an interesting starting weapon. Chainmail, metal boots. I wonder, like, could I get to not slow -1 if I dropped, like, the chainmail? I don't think I want to do that. I have a staff, nothing, 21. So I have a staff with nothing, with 21 charges. What's the 6%, I wonder? What? Loaded with a spell. Nothing. Description. It is your food. What? I think I've seen that it is your food thing before. I don't understand what that means. Well, I guess I'm hitting things with a whip. Uh-oh. I guess I have to wield a torch. I was confused, very confused by that the first time I started playing FrogComposband. I thought it was just too advanced for me. I couldn't see walls. I realized I had to wield a torch that it had given me. I mean, that it started me with, without really making that plain to me. Okay, doors bursting open. That's good. I'm a spellwarp automaton. I'm ready to warp some. Uh-oh, fruit bat. Okay. Good. Fruit bat's dead. Large brown snake. Oh, got away. What do we got here? Fruit bat corpse. I don't think I need that for anything. Oh, there's the snake. Yeah. Can I wear this cloak? Sweet. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. I screwed up already. It's a cursed cloak. And I think in this game you cannot... You cannot take cursed things off. Yeah, I was truly bold and foolish. Well, that was a bad way to start. Because, yeah, I think if I hit like Shift T, take off which item, J for the cloak. No, it's cursed. Yeah. See, this kind of drives me. This is why I was not playing any old. Oh no, what are these? Giant white mouses. They can't bother me. I am a little hurt, but I don't know if it was from the mice. Do I eat rations of food? Let's try eating one. Tastes good, but it's poor sustenance, so I don't. So I can drop those, I guess. Well, I'm just playing cursed. That's probably lowering some of my stats or rolls. So I guess I'm going to have to go back to town and hope that they have somebody there who can remove... What was that? Oh, looks reasonably safe. Somebody there who can remove curses, which they might, like in a churchy place or whatever. I mean, this is one of the reasons why I didn't initially want to play old variants of Angband or old versions of Angband. See if I have powers. No. I learned spells? No. I think that covered that. Where am I? Yeah, I'm over there. Jackals. More jackals. Doing just fine. AC is 25. Which is not super high. I am a being of pure destruction or whatever, right? Brass lantern. Okay, I guess I won't wield it because it can get stuck to my hand if it's cursed, which lanterns you find early on often seem to be. What do we got here? Jackal. What's this? Oh, that's treasure. Slew the jackal. Set of leather gloves. Okay, I won't put them on. Won't do that. Okay, don't get paralyzed. Oh, but I should be almost completely immune to magic or something, right? I wonder if it tells me that. Can I see my resistances? Not here. H maybe? No. Question mark. No. What if shift @ sign? No. Okay, let's try C for commands, roguelike key set. So shift C is character description, but that didn't show me resistances. Is there anything that might show me resistances? Maybe not. Did I do Shift O? I think I did. Okay then. Wonder if I look at help. No. Common mistakes to avoid. Attacking weapons, status effects. The speed system. General information. Oh, this is hard to read. Play modes. First thing to do. Well, I didn't go to shops. Well, I don't know. Where am I going? Maybe I looked at everything here. Wait, there's money right there. I am a spell warp. Whatever, I need money, right? What am I? Spell warp. Well, it just says clay golem. That sounds boring. What? Come on. I'm a spell warp thingy golem. I feel like I'm missing some other character screen. But let's go down, right? Oh, here's something I didn't look at. I often miss this in regular Angband too because I see the stairway as like a wall, but you can move past it. Anyway, let's just go down there. Yellow mold. Don't know what those do. It attacked me. It's just a growth on the floor. Dead. I'm hurt pretty bad. Gotta watch out for that, even tough a golem as I may be. I don't know about this clay golem. I'm not a clay golem. I'm a spell warp golem, dude. I'm a writhing engine of destruction, or what? I got confused by what? Oh, a trap. Can I disarm it? I did. Okay, good. I'm still cursed from this friggin'. I'm level 2. The stupid cloak. I should go back to town and try to get somebody to help me with his cloak, I guess. Ooh, soft leather armor, but I already have chainmail, which is AC 14. What is Shift I? How do I switch to the floor? It says inventory equipment floor. Can I hit pipe? How do I tab through things? The top tab. Do I hit F? No. Shift F? There's something I'm missing here about how the UI works. // Well, that was a lucky guess. Okay, that's interesting. I don't like this dark blue, though. If I was playing this in different type of window, I could adjust that color. So score, what is score? Not really the type of information I was looking for. Doesn't look like I can pick it up from here. Just pick it up that way. Inventory, soft leather armor. Don't put it on. It says score. L3. I don't know what any of that means. I guess I'll just have to carry 8 pounds of... Oh, it's average. Well, I guess it would be okay to try on. So there's some kind of jerk novice mage here. I'm getting hit. Oh, there's a lot of novice mages. They just blitzed me, blinked away. You guys are gonna die. I don't even, oh no, I got hurt pretty bad. Uh-oh. Magic missile, eh? This is looking real bad. I'm gonna die. Well, I did not expect a blitz of these guys. Let's get out of here. I went down. May not have helped me. Killed one, the other blinked away. Maybe it did help me. Nah, one of them's still on me. Okay, he's dead. Oh no, Freezy attacked me. I just saw one of the last changes that the developer made was buffing Freesia. Freesia is a cat. Striped house cat. Speed plus 10. It's not looking good. No. I'm dead. Gosh dang. This game is being mean to me. Real mean. Let's try that again. Whoa. These are just weird random. Huh? Okay. This game may be a bit too advanced for me. Let's try. So I'm still the spellwarp golem. I want to see what it said about the spellwarp golem again. Spellwarp automaton. Utter destruction, almost completely immune to magic. Takes forever to build. Well, whatever. We're going in. Going back in. I don't want to go to town. Let's just go. I mean, I guess I should go. Do I even have money? I have 428 money. Well, I still have a whip, etc. Whatever. Giant white mices. Aye. See, these breeder things aren't as rapidly breeding in Angband these days. Modern Angband, I mean, wield torch, that's what I want. Well, I can throw flasks of oil now. I slew a small kobold. Teal potions. What are these green things? Trees. Whoa. I know I've seen trees in Angband or some sort of foliage in Angband. This kobold is being sassy. Okay, he's dead. Gas trap. There are more traps in this. Wow. Just uncovered a stairway. Stairway up? Yeah, I guess up. That's weird. So trees you can move through, but they block line of sight. These kobolds are just blasting in. So this was one reason, I mean, I was wondering with, playing other races, like I had a little fun doing it in Angband just briefly. There was like a wraith and a vampire and a broken sword. Why do I want 2 broken swords? I don't think I do. I think I played a Balrog in Angband briefly. But like, is it just a gimmick basically? And you're, eventually you're gonna miss the maybe more refined gameplay of later Angband. But of course, this game, for instance, Frog has been undergoing development for a long time now, and he's refined his gameplay. Oh boy, where am I going? Yeah, I went into a room in Angband once that was like this sort of foliage going back into weird angles. I mean, I don't know if that got me anywhere. Doesn't seem like it. I don't think I can bust through this other stuff. I didn't buy a shovel or anything. I don't want to spend my time digging. Which, you know, probably not the way the pros do it. Okay, where am I going? Well, what's this? Oh no, been there. Okay, guess, whoop, where did you come from? Just a centipede wandered in? Come on. I didn't kill it? Is it hiding behind other corpses? What how? I don't know. Blinking dot. Blinking dots just look like a piece of floor, or at least in regular Angband they do. Okay, I got some rounded pebbles, so if I find this thing I can use it. It's not like the leprechaun where I felt like I really needed some kind of missile weapon. It wouldn't hurt. Come on. Come on, you little giant mices. Oh, there's a lot of them. They are breeding super fast. I'm at low hit points. I don't think I am killing them fast enough. That's too risky. You know, I'm getting health back faster than they're hitting me right now, but... Okay, I went in. Got him. Sheesh. How many of these violet potions do I have? Oh, violet and teal. Oh yeah, I was going to try wielding the, no? Well, that was my other guy who died. Well, yeah, I died already. Yeah, that death was kind of rough. What did I don't even remember what killed me now. I guess that's probably for the best. Oh, the dark blue sucks. There's got to be a way I can adjust that in my console. It's wolf, farm maggot, maggot's dog. Farmer maggot. Sheesh. Okay, wolf is gonna die. Where did wolf go? Son of a. Alright, crushed wolf. I'm level 3. Another brass landed. 2 of them? I don't need 2 of them. Unless I can use them to fuel each other up. Cutlass. Oh, but it said, was that for the golem? It said that I didn't need weapons. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe that was for a titan or something. To races, classes, and personalities. Monster races. For a golem. There is a way to search. They can equip a weapon, but fight much better with their powerful fists. Okay, well, so I'm not going to equip that thingy. Drop the cutlass. I am carrying 19 rounded pebbles. Because in theory, I could use a missile weapon a little bit, right? One thing I've noticed about FrogComposband here, it does not, for instance, have the sort of torch highlight color. Well, maybe that's just in here. In Angband, you have a highlight color that's sort of from your torch right around your @ symbol, like on the walls. And I don't have that here, but I am just in the Warren, so maybe the Warren is just brightly lit all it, but it's not because when I didn't have a torch, I couldn't see, so I don't know. Anyway, who knows? Don't need a club. Oh, it's not Shift W? Okay. I guess that's it for this little floor. More rounded pebbles. Let's not pick those up just yet. Another brass lantern. So I have 2 different types of unidentified brass lanterns. Okay. And I have a staff that does nothing. Let me try this staff. So Z, Shift C, a staff. I'm wasting my food. Okay. I guess I won't mess with that. It's weird that... Oh, I see. That's light casting. What is this? Ration of food. Don't need it. I just wasted my food from my staff, whatever that means. More torches. I guess I'm just waiting on all these friggin' lanterns. That was it? Wait a second. I guess it was it. That was Warren's 3. What? White Harpy, where did you come from? Was there a door hiding down here somewhere? What was happening? More pebbles. Okay, 3 foot long ant. At least it doesn't seem to spit acid on me. That's good. White ant. Oh, it bites, it stings. 4 feet long. Centipede. My light is growing faint. Maybe I should have picked up that other torch. That's not a torch. That's an ant corpse. Well, I got more land. I got more torches. Whoa, I guess it's out. Wield another wooden torch. Drop that burnt out one. Actually, wait. Creeping copper coins, I'm poisoned. That sucks. This guy's tough. Creeping copper coins are tough. I got a blubbering icky thing drooling on me. I slew the creeping copper coins and it turned into copper coins, I hope. Or like real copper coins. Blubbering icky thing, shut up. Stop drooling. Real copper coins. Iron shots. I mean, those would be better than pebbles. Okay, so this torch. Can I get the torch? Inventory. So get the torch. I don't think you can't. Okay, so let's drop F. Wooden torch with 0 light. Options. Auto destroyer options. Apply auto destroy on sensing. List the rules used when applying the Moganometer. Never apply the Mogominator. Leave items that the Mogominator wants. Only options will protect items from easy auto destroyer. Auto destroyer leaves known worthy items. Yes. Leaves of weapons and armor. No. Okay, what if I say use auto destroyer? Well, it didn't destroy this torch when I walked over it. Hell. Senses the quality of an object. Oh, I see. Mogonometer. Okay, let's turn off the auto destroyer. Let's see the mogometer. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh no, it just goes straight into some kind of text editor. This is all the stuff it'll just destroy, I guess. So is this thing on? Is it going to auto-inscribe things? What does SDK do? So it's got a text editor built in here. Quit without save, please. Well, I'm not sure that is on. Well, it auto-destroyed the giant white centipede skeleton. Well, okay. I would like it to destroy it auto-destroyed the small kobold skeleton. Didn't auto-destroy the shots. Why can't I have it? So I guess I could add an auto-destroy for the wooden torch somehow. Maybe. I mean, I guess I might as well get arrows. Who knows? Maybe I'll find a bow before I find a sling. A wand. Sweet. Oh, it auto-picked it up. Okay. If I zap this wand. No? Couldn't tell what that was? Okay, zap this ant. Oh, it's out of charges. Well, great. Okay, let's drop the wand. It's not auto-destroying it. Oh, well. I guess maybe the destroyer can't tell from charges exactly. Cave spider. The cave you save may be your own. So I'm not getting any kind of feeling on these gosh darn lanterns. Or these potions. Oh, the arrows are bad. So but it didn't auto-destroy her. What if, so if I drop these arrows? Oh, well, I typed a huge number and it just dropped them all. It's not auto-destroying bad arrows. What if I do what you're not supposed to do and turn on the auto-destroyer? Get those arrows. Yeah. Yeah, just kill everything. I'm a being of pure destruction, and so are my auto-destroying routines, subroutines. I like it. It'll probably be bad at some point. Large gray snake. I should watch my health here. Hey, I'm level 4. I'm kicking booty as this golem-y thing, I guess. until I am suddenly dead. I can't even remember how I died last time. That's not good. I mean, I haven't even cleared the little beginning dungeon here. I was definitely not cut out to be a leprechaun. That much I know. Oh no, more of these little guys. Oh boy, there's a bunch of them. Well, I am a higher level now, but it's not a good place to be fighting them. Jeez. No, very bad place. Very bad. Very, very bad. Oh my gosh, they already filled up the whole corridor back there. I'm dead. I'm gonna die. Well, there we go. I'm just when I thought I was kicking booty. Can I throw a flask of oil? V-A. I hit a giant white mouse, so it auto-targeted. That's not really what you want there. V-A. I'm not sure that's even working. V-A. Powers? God. Well, wow. I'm a terrible golem. I'm going to drink a violet speckled potion. I'm blind. Potions of blindness. And I'm dead. Bye. Gosh dang. This, maybe monsters are hard, or, I mean, I don't think I'm just bad. I'm going to go with it again. Let's do a different name. Change name. Megaron, I don't know. Megaron, the spellwarp automaton. We're gonna try not to die. Maybe I can go buy. I have a bunch of money. What do we got here? Aeon Flux, a Tonberry weaponsmith selling. Got swords. I don't need swords. Does have a sling. I don't really want a sling per se. I mean, I guess I could try getting one. B to buy. No. B to buy. B. Buy which item? N for the sling. Yes. Thank you. Page 102. How do I get to page 2? Can't tell. Slash? No. Help. Tell me what the keys do. Tell me how to change pages. Page up, page down. Okay. Okay, I have a weird compact keyboard that's not so great. Oh, he is selling pebbles. Well, okay, I'll buy those. Oh, pebbles are iron shots. Iron shots do more damage. Let's get those. B. B. That's what I meant. 34. Yeah, sure. Okay. Novice Minecrafter, sorry. Sorry we had a little misunderstanding there. Oh, you want to fight now? I feel myself speed up. Well, oh boy, here comes his fan. Oh, here comes his horse. I'm sorry, horse. You should not. Look, I'm just a big clumsy golem. Okay, armor couldn't hurt. What do we got here? We got a whip, we got chainmail, we got boots. How do I actually go in? I don't know. 2 ring mails. but I already have a, let's see. I mean, I could get a shield, large leather shield, 10 pounds. That's a lot of money. How much money? I have 461. Those are expensive gauntlets. Holy cow. A metal cap of 3, 2 hard leather caps. So the metal cap's a good buy. Small leather shield. Maybe I would, well, I might as well just buy all the armor I can, I guess. So wait, what do I got? I got 461. Okay, so B to buy. Large leather shield. 3, yeah, whatever. Large leather shield. And yes, B to buy. Metal cap O. Yes. And 2 hard leather. Oh no. I guess that's it. Wield. Large leather shield. B. Wield. Metal cap. Wield a sling. I'm wearing a sling. That's a weird way to put it. Hopefully that works. Yeah, it's in my shooting slot. Oh, so I don't have any hand things. Looks like I'm not getting any either. Potions of speed. I can't afford that stuff. Well, that's my home. Is it mine? I guess it is. Is this like the mayor's office? Museum. No. No. Get me out of here. Spellbooks, don't need that stuff. Wands, rings, elemental, I don't know. Oh, that dark blue. Phase door scroll. I should probably get one of those at least. Echo, stop. That is my alarm to go to bed. I didn't get anywhere. I have 66 gold. Let's get a couple scrolls of phase door. Okay, now we're all set as set can be. Charging down into the dungeon. Definitely not going to get killed by rampaging mice this time. Look at all this stuff. Okay, and I have a... oh no, an insect swarm. What? Get off me. Copper, broken sword, dagger. I have a sling. Is there a... let's see. For slinging... activate equipment? Doubt it. There's aim a wand, but there's fire and arrow. T, I guess that's probably it. T. Hey. What? Okay. That worked well. It's not going to pick those up automatically? Huh. Ooh, wheel the torch. Oh, killed some punk. A newt. Did I get killed by a newt? Here's another brass lantern. Is he a leprechaun or something? I think I got butchered by something. Didn't feel very lucky on that occasion. Okay, let's fire at that dude. Oh, it doesn't even give me a chance to target this way though. It's a little awkward. Yeah. Come on. What are we doing here? I'm a terrible shot. Archery poor. Maybe that's why. Got some foliage going on here. You kobold punks. Uh-oh, what's this? White snake. Hey. Didn't even see this cave down here. Okay. Whoop. What if there are secrets? No, not even sure there's a search function. There's some kind of search. You could, but maybe it's all automatic. This is a down stairway, right? Let's go. Oh boy. Why am I on object searching? How did that happen? I toggle that somehow? Because, well, that's on object list, all right. How did I do that? I guess there must be some toggle key for it. I couldn't have done it through that submenu accidentally, could I? Lawrence 3, is this as deep as I've even got? A whip. Brass lantern. I already have one of you. I wonder if these just don't stack. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if those are exactly the same or what. Oh no. Oh boy. They haven't hurt me yet. How far do I go in on these guys? Breeds explosively. Oh, what are you guys just avoiding me now? Here you go. Not so bad once you get to know me. Just cozy right up. No, don't breed over there. Come over here and let me kill you. Okay, keep it coming, guys. Don't be shy. I think I'm going to have to wade in. Okay, we're going in. Poisoned. I kind of wish those I did this wrong. Those kill messages weren't in red. A little more distracting than they need to be. It seems like it's a low hit point warning. So that's what low hit point warnings look like in regular Angband. Am I making headway against these creeps? I don't know if I keep shifting around like that. Oh, now they're over here. Well, it's just not getting me anywhere. What is that stuff? Scrolls. I guess get them. Do I have to turn those auto destroyers back on? No, they're already on, it looks like. Oh my gosh. Wait, my torch must be out. Yep. Well, this is a pain in the buns. So I guess I should just try to find a stairway and get out of here. Okay. I already have a large leather shield. It's funny, it doesn't tell you the stats there. For instance, if I get this inventory, still doesn't tell me the stats. Well, too bad. Hard leather cap doesn't tell me stats. I may just be too ornery and nitpicky to want to put up with that kind of stuff when I know that in vanilla Angband, it, provides me stats when I see a new item. It gives me the basics, at least, about the item. And it is easier to auto-ignore specific things or specific types of things. Come on, I want to get to some kind of place. These stupid breeders. Also, vanilla Angband seems to have toned down the breeder scenarios. Greater Hellbeast. I think this is a fake creature. Like, it's made to sound really scary, but it's not. I've come across one of these before. Destroys walls. Gaze hurt, crush hurt. Blink ×3. And I think these are fake. Essentially. Yeah, unholy abomination will crush you. Flee while you can't. Yeah, these are fake. I came across one of these in regular Angband, I think it was. He blinked away. They're not actually that scary. I can't seem to hurt it. I thought I did kill one in regular Angband. Got a black naga. That's an actual thing. She crushes. Come on, worms. I'm trying to kill this naga. Okay, I think I killed her. I'm not going to put on a cursed cloak, but I'll pick it up. Oh, this is irritating. There's a large white snake. Oh man, this sucks. I want to go to another floor. Oh my gosh. I'm level 5. Oh, I can raise the stat. Well, I don't know. Strength seems good. Wow, I feel very strong. 1820 strength. Oh wait, what was it? I don't know what it was. Oh great, am I stuck in this corner basically? There's a stairway down. I'm just getting out of here. This is stupid. Oh, or they followed me or something. Gosh, and there's novice warriors. Okay, at least they aren't breeding, right? I'm going to die from something. What do we got here? Giant white rats. White worm masses. Those aren't bad. Got a kobold. Got a novice warrior. The novice warrior is probably the only... Oh, what's this that I can't even read? Oh, that's a thing. It's an object. Oh, there's more of these stupid breedy things. No. This dungeon has not been my favorite dungeon of all time. Wow, he really fled. Or was that... Would you just die? Got some boots. Don't I already have... I have metal shod boots. Oh, gosh. This sucks. This sucks. Why would you put this in a beginning dungeon, especially? That's just... I'm dead. I can't handle that stuff. Well, I think I've had enough of FrogComposband. I thought it was going to be just a fun thing to goof around with, but it was not so much. What if I try one more thing? Let's do options. Do play without wilderness. I guess that's enough. There's nothing about a simpler version of town. Okay. Let's be some kind of monster. How about a giant titan? A sexy female titan? How about a fearless? What's fearless do? Raise melee skills, resist fear, constitution hit points are negatively affected. That's only -1 constitution. Whatever. Actually, no, that's bad. I shouldn't do. Let's just do combat. What does combat do? Yeah. Okay, do that. And must be male this time. And we're going to go. Play with no wilderness, not intended to be used with normal game speed. I guess I'm breaking the rules. Intended for coffee break mode only. Normal game speed is balanced entirely around the presence of the wilderness and many towns and dungeons. Tedious and repetitive. Yeah, I got that in the warning before. I mean, because I guess if you're here, it looks like a wilderness. Did I still accept a wilderness? Is this a wilderness or is it a fake? Well, it looks like a wilderness. Oh, there's no dungeon, so it isn't really a wilderness. So yeah, in this case, you would just go into the Angband dungeon like normal. This is weird looking though. Guess we'll wield a torch. Get some potions. Kill this giant mouse. Get some scrolls. Read a scroll. Identify a potion. Oh, that worked out. That's a lot of scrolls to identify. Yeah, Wascally Wabbit? Wow. Scrolls of Darkness were called Wascally Wabbit? Okay. I wonder if the auto destroyers are gonna kill those. Yes. Yeah, I mean, I feel like kind of a dope doing that, but okay, so what if we didn't do that? Goodbye. And there's probably some way not to have to quit all the way. I don't know. Give me a. Okay, I'm still a Titan. Let's go. Oh, I didn't. Equals. Play without wilderness. No. Generate empty arena levels sometimes. Was that default? I guess. Okay. Okay, so there's still the thing. Should we go? Which shop had the armor? Was it 2? I have. Why does it not just? I only have 299 gold this time. Gosh. I can get. No, I can't get that shield. Shit. I can get a metal cap, and that's it. Now wait, giants. Shoot, are giants supposed to use? Weapons. I think there's a slash giant. I guess that's it. I think I'm supposed to use weapons. It says mighty blows, but yeah, same weapon slots as normal player races. Maybe I'll have an execution. Well, that's a buff looking sword. Okay, good. Well, good. And we're gonna go execute. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun. Oh, well, this is the tiniest dungeon floor I've ever seen, and in fact, it's the end. That's unless there's some secret. There was. Was that just there the whole time, and I just was not? I'm mystified. Well, that was kind of neat. What did he do? Bomb mosquito. Did 1 damage to me. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of these particular monsters in this place. Got the mice, explosive breeders. Well, I have slain the newt. Why do I want it? Why? What's the obsession with filthy rags? I don't really get that. What's with these dead-end tunnels? Am I supposed to be able to search and find a secret door? Oh no. Not you guys. Leather gloves, eh? Well, I guess I shouldn't put them on, of course. Yeah. Okay, not super loving these warrens. I mean, any of them. That's weird. Look at all these stairways. What the heck? I think this dungeon generator is a little goofy. It's goofed out, man. I mean, it's not busted. It's just weird. Why do I failed 4 times? That's crazy. Well, I didn't die. Soft leather boots, but I already have... Oh, I don't have boots. Alright, get those. I'll never live long enough to identify them. I don't have a missile weapon this time. Is that it? Very unsatisfying level when you just have to double back to some sort of pile of stairways, and I don't know, it's not the most satisfying layout to go through. You don't really feel like you got anywhere. Yeah, that dark blue sucks. I guess that's probably just a default terminal color. I guess I should get food. I eat normal food as a giant, I think. Here's one of these I'm just gonna... Okay, what if we use this? Wield the brass lantern. It's just still unidentified. I don't know. But you can't even see the light radius on the walls like you can. I got blinded by a shining yellow light. Yellow light attacks you. What the heck? Is that because I got the lantern? Is it just attracting those now? Or generating them? Is it just a trap for noobs? Probably. Is that it here? No. Yellow jelly. What do we got? Mana drain? That's okay. Alarms. Give me a break. We got wolves. As long as you don't breed explosively, we're all good. Oh, metallic red centipede. Don't know what that did. Go to this weird cluster of stairways. Okay, come on. Well, I'm on level 6. I guess that's the farthest I've got. That means I'll probably die soon. Uh-oh. So it doesn't auto pick up even stuff I already have in inventory, I think, maybe. He's just one of those, it's one of those convenient smoothing overs of UI that later Angbands have done. Yield the shield. Oh no, I shouldn't, because it might be cursed. I never did find out what that curse was exactly. Whoa, garnets. Okay. That's another small level. Warren 7. How deep does Warrens go? I don't know if I've played around in Warrens a bit before. I killed Smeagol in here once on Angband Live. I don't know if I've ever gotten to the bottom of it. Oh, rotting corpses. Oh, I got cornered really handily. A large kobold. That didn't go well. I throw some flasks of oil. Oh yeah, I don't, it's just throwing them wherever it feels like. Well, that Z thing's almost dead. Oh, I'm almost dead. Well, looks like another choke for me. Yep. I got down to level 7. So I'm really bad at this game. Yeah, you can't take many hits in this game compared to normal Angband. It seems like I mean, one thing that normal Angband has done really well is to sort of smooth out the beginning difficulty curve. So at least in the beginning, I mean, I'm up to depth 13 or so. It doesn't feel like anything like jumps out and is just like suddenly just hits you and you're dead. You know, because like I don't know what something can do and I just see it, and if it just kills you the first time you see it, I mean that's like okay, that was fun. So normal Angband has been good about not doing that to me. Definitely not having that same experience here. Of course, FrogComposband, you know, it's fewer people working on it, just one person for the most part. Huge game, multiple dungeons, not just the one dungeon like in Angband. And, of course, a ton of these playable races, so you've got all that to worry about, too, when you're trying to make the game and balance the game, and who knows what you can do. You probably don't even, I mean, how do you balance something like that? So I mean, like compare that leprechaun. Like he couldn't take any hits, and he couldn't even really fight unless unless I found a sling. I guess just get buy one in town if you're lucky before you go into the dungeon. But I uh so I would say I'm terrible at FrogComposband, and it's probably too advanced for me right now. I should probably stick to vanilla Angband until I suck less, which might be never. I am having fun in or in regular Angband. Um, for instance, uh, my typing always gets screwed up after I've been doing VI keys because they're shifted over. And not that I type like a wizard anyway. Here's my little custom color scheme in vanilla Angband. It's easier on the eyes than whatever was going on in Frog, which was kind of all over the place. Frog didn't have that light sourcing, which you see that orangey light around my character here. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of think I'm not gonna worry about Frog for a while. I think Frog is too advanced for me, and it's also a little tougher to look at. But mostly too hard. I don't know what's happening, and I just am getting completely massacred in the beginning, the starter dungeon. Just while we go along, it seems like I'm doing great. Then like, it feels like 3 hits from something, and I'm dead. And I don't know. Why am I slow -1 here? I'm carrying a bunch of junk. I'm carrying a large metal shield. Why am I doing that? Why am I doing that? Oh, because I swapped shields and I didn't actually drop the old shield. There we go. Now I'm not slow -1 anymore. Oh no, I still am. Dang. Oh no, I'm not because it updated. So yeah. And there's just a lot of smoothed out interface things and stuff in regular Angband, which I do appreciate. And they've made some for me since I've started complaining in the past month or so. So maybe I will stick to the cozy warmth of regular Angband for now. Anyway, that was FrogComposband. Maybe the Angband developers will get Angband able to run in ASCII, so I can give that a shot. That is probably a similar deal. I played a bit of the graphical client of Angband before, and I messed around with some different species. I don't remember it being as hard as the time I was having there in FrogComposband, but I was just playing in the default dungeon. I was ignoring the wilderness and just playing different species in the default dungeon, which, I mean, even though that was one thing I sort of resented when I first tried FrogComposband, was that it was trying so hard to convince me not to play in the default dungeon. It was like, that's not what this is for. You're missing out. I'm like, man, don't. Just let me play how I want to play. And Angband didn't complain when I just played, without the wilderness. Like, Fred Angband doesn't mind. I'll play Angband. Angband doesn't have quite as many species, but, like, do you really need 2 vampires types as you have in this sort of bizarre FrogComposband character creation scheme there, where you can go through one way as a character with a class and another way with as a monster who sort of is the class? I didn't even look at classes, did I? Because classes, there's like a billion different types of like spellcasters and shoot, no, I kind of want to do that. So you do normal, Change class. So we got melee, berserker, is that it? Change class. Archery, archer, sniper, specialist, martial arts, force trainer. Oh dear. Monk, mystic. Do not learn normal spells. Mystical powers with experience. Man. Magic, blood mage, blue mage, gray mage, high mage, necromancer, sorcerer, yellow mage. And that's just those. Then you got devices, alchemist, device master, magic eater. That's it. Class. Prayer. You got your priests. Life priest, death priest, demon priest, crusade priest. Life crusade priest, sorcery crusade priest. Armageddon crusade priest. I mean, who knows? Class, prayer, stealth, hybrid, riding, mind, other, magic, blood mage, sorcery blood mage, nature blood mage, chaos blood mage, death from mage. What if we did chaos blood mage? Then you pick a secondary, arcane blood mage, chaos arcane, hobbit. Class stealth, ninja, rogue, scout. Okay, ninja's just a ninja. Hybrid. Choose your class. Ninja lawyer, chaos warrior, ranger, red mage, warrior mage, ranger. Nature ranger, chaos nature ranger, chaos death ranger. I guess I picked the wrong one. It's just crazy. Riding. Beastmaster, cavalry. How about Beastmaster? Trump Beastmaster. Okay, if you say so. Class. Minecrafter, Mirror Master, Scion, Time Lord. Time Lord, what? I don't want to do that. I don't even know what that means. J, Mind, Warlock. Why is Warlock separate? Undead Warlock, Dragon Warlock, Angel Warlock, Demon Warlock, Hound Warlock, Spider Warlock, Giant Warlock. Undead Warlock? Class. Isn't that a race? Because there's, no. Mind. Warlock. Spider Warlock. Oh, okay. Class. Magic. High Mage. Crusade Mage? Magic. Shift J. Crusade. Ultimate good realm. Attack spells. Blah, blah. If virtues are on, the fail rates of crusade spells go up for casters aligned with EO. Oh, that sucks. Well, there's a lot of stuff. Other. Archaeologist, bard, lawyer, politician. Politician? Not very good at direct combat, magical devices, rather than having special skills. What does that mean? Toggle between hit points, wealth, and experience is the source of their power. That doesn't even make sense. I don't know. Rage Mage. I worked on a game called Rage of Mages once. Wild talent. Well, there's a lot of stuff going on. So anyway, that was FrogComposband. I will probably just stick to playing warriors of boring normal fantasy races in Angband for the time being, at least until Angband come along. Angband does have the graphical version of Angband, or did I delete that? Son of a gun. Looks like I deleted it. Well, never mind. Darn. Why did I do that? Because Angband has, a fair number of those races and classes, because a lot of those are from the original Angband. I mean, if you do frog and you do options and you say forget the wilderness. Actually, wait. If you just start, let's say we start normal. Let's do a race random undead skeleton. Okay, class random warrior thingy. So I'm an ordinary person. Oh, change personality. Random. Still ordinary. Ordinary skeleton personality skeleton Rune-knight. And then we say, okay, that's cool. And then why is it dark? Is it nighttime? I guess it must be nighttime. Nighttime is the right time. I really didn't want it to be nighttime. I wanted to see like a dungeon and stuff. Because is the Angband dungeon here? I don't think it is. What if we just wait for like 3,000 turns? Yay, it's daytime. That actually worked. No. Okay, so you can't just go into the Angband dungeon from the default town. Well, that's too bad. Okay, we'll kill this jerk. Then we'll do options. Play without wilderness. Normal. Ordinary skeleton Rune-knight. I don't know what a Rune-knight does. Yes, seeing it's going to complain to me. Yes, do it. And then we can just go straight down to the dungeon. Yes. And it's dark down here because I don't wield a torch by default. So I'm wondering now if is the balance for the default Angband dungeon, is that going to be as sort of hit and miss for me as the Warren's starting dungeon was? Because I think I was doing okay in Angband just messing around in the Angband dungeon there. I didn't kill a gray mole down there. See, like this so far is pretty basic. In fact, it feels very, very basic. To the point where you get the feeling that they didn't want it to be interesting. I mean, there certainly are some cool looking other dungeons in FrogComposband. Soft leather armor. I don't know if cord armor is better than that. Can't tell. Unless if I examine it, no, it gives me this weird score thing. See, yeah, it doesn't tell you basic stats of like armor, like how good is cord armor. I don't know. They don't got no cord armor in regular Angband. Oh, I think aren't. I thought there were so many of them. Why did they all run away from me? Is it just because I'm some kind of skeleton? Come on, dogs are supposed to like bones. Well, this is a big old level. And I guess it is kind of boring. Yeah, like you just get the feeling that Angband's initial levels have had comparatively a lot of polish applied over the years, so that they're they're interesting and they don't feel too big and flabby and boring. They don't feel too hard, but they don't feel too boring. As I just said, boring twice, so now it is boring. And the it's a weirdly compressed thing going on here. Like, it just doesn't feel like anything's going on here. And there's very square rooms. I mean, this is from, Angband 2.8, whereas Angband is now on 4.2.3, and I think maybe the point release numbers have slowed down in terms of how quickly they raise and release numbers these days anyway. So it's been a while. It's been a what, 10 plus years since Angband? Actually, there were some dates on that screen, weren't there? I'm level 3 already. Nothing's going on here. Yeah, I don't really understand why. Like, if this is the default dungeon, which you're expected to go into at some point, I think, why? Is that a ghost in the wall? I think it's a ghost. Yeah, it tried to scare me. I don't have anything to hurt a ghost. What am I? I'm a bone thing? I can do runes. Runes of creation, absorption. Runes of enhancement? Oh. G? No. Runes of alteration? No. Runes of battle? No. All I can do is absorption. Okay, absorb the cord armor. Enchant the cord armor? Add absorption to cold armor. Or cord armor. Oh, I mean, I don't know. Is that good? Gleams. Now it's got absorption. 99% off. Is that so? It's discounted in my store. It's average. Should I wear it? Wield cord armor of absorption. Is that giving me any armor? I don't think it is. This is weird. Oh, I was being robbed by a thief, apparently. Again. Do I have to eat? No, it falls right through my jaws because I'm a skeleton. All right, well, then I guess we drop the food. I'm very confused about this absorption rune thing. Uh-oh. I do have spell points. I cannot kill this kobold. It's a large kobold. Well, I'm gonna die. I have some kind of weird armor that I screwed up. X? How do I... Oh, M is spell, so do those take mana? I don't know. My fears subside. Run away. I outran him. That's a plus. Oh, caught up to me. Still chasing me, huh? There, I got away, maybe. I'm doing. What am I? Skeleton Rune-knight? What is races, classes, personalities? Find Rune-knight? I can't spell. What am I typing here? Where am I? That's not it. Rune-knight. Did it find one? Doesn't look like it. Okay. See D for more details on Rune-knights. Mystical blah, blah. Conjure a temporary rune attack with enhanced effects. Fix mystical runes of various types of their equipment in order to gain permanent bonuses. Even artifacts can be improved. All runes except absorption require mana, so absorption didn't require mana. Do not regenerate mana on their own. Must siphon mana from magical or elemental attacks directed against them, and doing so requires a special rune of absorption. This rune should be worn at all times, or at least kept handy. Oh. So that's just a absorbing thing to turn into magic, but I don't actually have anything to spend on magic yet, and I enchanted some crummy armor. Probably. I don't know what cord armor is because it won't tell me. I have soft leather. I have cord armor that's a discount bargain bin armor or something. What if I magic, rune of creation, absorption on the soft leather armor? Yes. Now wield that. B. Okay. Wait, my AC went down. Oh no. Back to the cord armor. AC is up. Well, I guess that was better armor. I don't know. Oh, we have a Nibelung here. Oh, gosh. Oh, my broadsword has absorption. Well, nothing is directing. I still don't have anything to actually spend mana on anyway. I killed the Nibelung. Make me strong. Oh. I'm just getting rotten. What? Am I getting killed by a rat thing? I'm on level 5. I'm level 5. I'm dead. Killed by a rat thing on level 5. So yeah, a couple hits and bam. So that's how that goes. I just don't have the patience for that, I guess. So yeah, still in the regular dungeon. I am getting myself completely blindsided and wiped out like a moron. So I am going to go crawling back to regular Angband. The next roguelike I play will not be regular Angband, though. I guess I forget what's next in my little cycle. It'll either be Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup or maybe more likely, I feel like maybe it's been longer since I played Infra Arcana. One of those two. See how those go. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching. That's all for now. Probably won't be able to do another roguelike episode until the next weekend, but who knows? Even then, it's when I can fit these in. Otherwise, I'm just doing, fighting game episodes because that's, I guess, the bread and butter currently. Anyway, thanks for watching and good night.